Hi everyone, welcome once again. I'm Helen McConnell from PurposeProsperityHappiness.com, and this is the latest in my series of emotional spring cleaning videos. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that may trigger you as soon as it comes out of my mouth. But just sit with your feelings, take a deep breath, and answer this question. What are you avoiding? For some of you, that answer, or even considering that answer, may feel a bit overwhelming. Just keep breathing, start tapping. I'm going to encourage you to tap whenever we're talking together, but ask yourself, what am I avoiding? I used to live my life in this way, and I actually would say this out loud, that everything I did was to avoid doing something else. So I felt like, well, at least eventually I'd get around to doing everything I needed to do, because something would come along that was more distasteful or more uncomfortable than the thing I was avoiding doing. But you know, that's not a very intentional way to live. And although I'm certainly not perfect at this, I have come to realize the signs and symptoms of avoidance. If you suddenly find yourself cleaning the refrigerator when that wasn't at all on your list of things to do today, or you find yourself giving in to, oh my God, I have to go buy a new dress right now. I have to go to the grocery store right now. I have to go wash the car right now. When really you had other things going. These are just symptoms of avoidance. Being too busy, feeling overwhelmed. These are avoidant behaviors, and there's nothing wrong with them. I mean, they are there to protect us. But wouldn't life feel better if we weren't avoiding things? And as we avoid things, we begin to create clutter around, physical clutter in our lives. It's easy to avoid looking at our financial situation if we can't find the papers, or we aren't willing to access our bank account, that kind of thing. So just take a look. Just pick one thing that you've been avoiding, that you know you're avoiding. Many people have many things. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to help you and give you a way to gently look at that thing you've been avoiding. Okay? Whatever it is for you, just identify it to yourself. Be honest with yourself. I've been avoiding fill in the blank. And whatever that is, just tap along with me, and your mind will know what to do with this tapping. And see if you can't get some clarity and some courage to stop avoiding that thing, okay? Just say this after me, repeat after me, starting on the karate chop point. Even though I've been avoiding that thing, and by that thing we mean that task, that person, that looking at my financial situation, looking at my health, whatever it is you've been avoiding, just say, I love and accept myself. And I know that I've been trying to protect myself by avoiding this thing that just seems too scary. Okay? Then tap around the points and say, I've been avoiding this thing. It's my natural way of protecting myself. But this protection system is really starting to hinder me. There are things I've been avoiding. I've been creating stories in my mind about those things. Possibly imagining them to be way worse than they really are. Or not even wanting to look at them at all. I spend a lot of energy avoiding these things. This one thing in particular. It's like trying to hold a beach ball under the water. It takes a lot of energy. And every once in a while it pops up above the surface. It feels out of control. I give myself permission to begin to look at this thing I've been avoiding. I don't have to do it all at once. I can use tapping to hold my own hand. But I'm ready and willing to begin to look at this thing that I've been avoiding. Because I want freedom. And avoiding this thing is not freedom. It's bondage. I'm ready to be free. I'm ready to be free. Thank you for tapping along with me. Now just take a nice deep breath in and out, and think about that one thing that you've been avoiding. And if you have many things, just think about the one thing you picked out. How scary does it feel now? Are you willing to maybe start glancing at it? Is it possible that it's not as bad as you thought it was? What I find working with my clients is that oftentimes there's something they're avoiding looking at or dealing with, and when it really gets down to it, it's not nearly as scary as they thought, especially if we tap while we're looking at it. Okay, so I invite you to begin to shine a loving light into all the dark corners of your emotional space. Look for dust bunnies. Look for scared little girls and boys, because they're waiting for you to gently and lovingly release them into the light. Keep using this tapping over and over to bring that fear down, the willingness up. Use it on any one of the things you're avoiding. And contact me if you have any questions or you need help with this. Namaste.